As you can see, I've bought a bunch of Timex Ironman watches. I got them from this amazing seller on eBay who actually follows this YouTube channel, so if you're watching this video, here's your shout out. Instead of replacing the batteries in these watches, he decided to sell them at a very discounted price. Today we're going to take a look at the one on the right, which is a very rare 20th anniversary edition. So with that being said, let's take a look at another trusty Timex Ironman from this seller for the date and time in 2023. Here is the watch. As you can see, it's beautiful, but it's dead as a doornail. I'm going to show you how to replace the battery. Tools you'll need: tweezers, a small Phillips head screwdriver, and I highly recommend watch grease. Of course you'll need the battery too, which for this watch is a size 2016. Now, due to the style of this wristband, you'll need to take at least one of the lugs out to access the back of the watch. Once you do that, set your watch on a soft surface so it doesn't get scratched. Now, simply take your Phillips head screwdriver and loosen the screws one at a time, setting them aside to where they won't get lost. Please note that I am not an expert and I am simply doing this based on my previous knowledge of replacing other watch batteries, so I'm trying my best to make this as complete as possible. You may need to use your tweezers to handle some of the screws. Once you have removed all the screws, carefully remove the back of the watch. You may need to use the tweezers to remove the back, being extra careful not to damage the O-ring inside the watch. Gently lift the back of the watch off and set it aside. Once you are inside the watch, you will notice there are several clips holding the battery down. Use your Phillips head screwdriver to completely remove the clip on the right side of the battery. Gently use your tweezers to pick it up and set it aside. Based on my previous experience with this model of watch, I do not recommend completely taking this side of the bracket off, but loosen it to where the battery is loose and you can simply just gently slide the old battery out, remove the battery, and discard it in an environmentally safe way. Now let's try to open up the adult-proof packaging on the new batteries. Once you have managed to get the new battery out of its adult-proof packaging, gently slide the battery under the clip you have loosened. Make sure it's in there properly, and now use your tweezers to put the clip that you removed back over the battery, and take your Phillips head screwdriver and gently screw it down. Next, retighten the bracket that you loosened to slide the battery out. Now let's see if the watch works. It does. We have successfully replaced the battery in this watch. Now we simply need to put it back together. Take your watch grease and spread it along the inside of the case back where it will contact the O-ring. That will help maintain the waterproof seal. At this point, simply reinstall the case back of the watch. Of course, make sure it's lined up properly or else your screws won't go back in. Take your 4 screws and simply reinstall them. Do not over-tighten them. Just tighten them down till you feel some resistance, then give gentle turns to tighten them slightly more. You may need to use your tweezers for this step. Once all your screws are in, reattach the band to the watch if you had to remove it. And there you have it. The watch is working beautifully. It's an amazing watch, and I hope this video is helpful to at least one person with this watch model. I will show you how to set this watch later because of the analog and digital. It's a little bit different. With that being said, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. The video's over, but it doesn't have to be. You can always watch more, and you know what to do. And don't forget to subscribe and light up that bell. Until next time, bye y'all.